Hello there guys, Feng here, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17. Alrighty then. So, we're coming along pretty nice now. As you can see, we've finally got majority of the base pretty much set up. We just need to get some of the foundations in, and we need to get some flooring done at this point. A little bit hard to do when you've only got one constructor, but shit happens. Alright, so how's this going on? Looks like, yeah, we're going to need a lot of steel from that. Good lord. On the plus side, while I was worried about the components, we did manage to deconstruct some of these, and we've actually got quite a lot of components from that. So we've got 9 from that one. We've got 8 from that one. And when was the other one again? Oh, I think they might have actually already hauled that, but that's fine. At least we've got plenty of components to deal with now, to use and stuff, some thingies and thingamajigs. And as you can see, Jacobs is busy working on getting more of the stone stuffs done. Stone stuffs. Really not with it today, am I? Really not with it. Mouse is busy not doing much of anything. I am a bit worried about the lack of food that seems to have aspired by this. A lot of stuff is ready to harvest though, but I think just to be on the safe side, we shall go ahead and start hunting some stuffs. I don't know if the emu... I mean emus can lay eggs, but yeah, they actually don't lay them until they're fertilized, which is a bit annoying. So I think we'll just hunt some of the squirrels. We've got loads of squirrels to hunt. There you go. Go and have fun hunting some squirrels. Lots and lots of squiggles. As you can see, Mouse is having some fun, attempting to shoot and terribly missing, except for that one. GG. Alright. I think people are yeah, I think Bob and Ellie are still busy urgently hauling some of the stuff, like the components and steel and things. We do need them. There we go. That's exactly what's happened. Alright. And you're still busy having... Don't shoot the alpaca. Thank you. As tempted as I am to break this open, I'm not going to do that. That would be really silly at this point. Right. So yeah, we're actually doing pretty good for components now. That's fantastic. That's one of the things that really do make or break being able to expand, is the lack of components. I mean, you need 30 components just to build the component bloody machine. So yeah, that's not really surprising. Yes, we've got a lot of food, but we are harvesting it now, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and have triple speed on this because it will be night time soon. Mouse is really not hitting anything, is she? Bloody hell. Stupid mouse. There we go. Right, power supply is starting to get a wee bit on the low side, so I should really start considering getting a second lot of power sorted, and I think I'm going to do that. There we go, that should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and triple speed it for the night. This research bench might need a bit more electricity, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and feed it down that way. We need to make this into a hospital, so we are going to need to get some sterile tile going. If I can find out where it bloody is. There we go. How much would that take? That's actually not that much. That's fine. We should be able to get away with using that sterile tile. It's not a big hospital, but doesn't really need to be. So yeah, I'm not really too fussed. Now, what I do want to find out is how well Bob is at construction now. So, construction on 9. That's really good. Because now what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and reconstruct the beds, try and make them a bit better. I'm not going to do it just yet. We'll wait until Bob's finished doing all of her other things. Because there's a few things she needs to do. I will expand the roof zone here though. So as you can see, that's it's not actually getting that warm in there. No, that's fine because of the roof, because it's on roof. That's perfectly fine. Moo. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like a moo. Probably wasn't a moo. Mouse is still busy having a good shootout with the squirrels. To be fair, you don't really need to hunt anymore. Moose. Yes, we got. Oh my god, that's a lot of food. This could do with being hauled in, I think. Please, can we haul this in before it goes really bad? Oh, I don't need that hauling though. Cancel that. I don't need that hauling. Speaking of hauling, actually. Let's go ahead and allow marble chunks for that now. Not that it matters. So yeah, it's just going to be mass hauling at this point. Actually, Bob, what I would like you to do, because no one's done it yet, is fill the fermenting barrel. And then fill that fermenting barrel. Let's get this done out the way first. There we go, fantastic. That's perfect temperature for fermenting as well. 21 degrees C. Perfect temperature. Your item, a poor cloth cowboy hat, is infused. Ooh, it's got a green infusion. It's the Hat of Summer. So it increases max hit points slightly, has an increased market value, but more importantly, it has -3 to the minimum comfortable temperature, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it is, because it's the minimum, isn't it? Okay, cool. Wow. Righty then. So, who's idle? It's going to be Mouse again, isn't it? Right, you need to start researching again now that we've built your thingamajig. Your thingamajig. Do build the multi-analyzer first. The thing is with the multi-analyzer is you need plasteel. And we don't have no plasteel. We don't actually have no gold either. Which is needed for stuff like the deep drilling and shit like that. And we are going to need the ground penetrating scanner if we are to do the deep drilling and stuff. There's this is a new one, long range mineral scanner. This basically scans the area for resources that not in the area that you are, but in like the world area. So like in close proximity, if you get what I mean. I think what we might actually do is we might make a start on using survival meals. That way we can explore easier by doing that. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Or whether we should start focusing on making weapons. I think we should focus on making weapons. Is there anything in drug production though that we could make? I mean, we've got some psychoid leaves, haven't we? We do have some psychoid leaves, so we could make some of these other drugs. But I think I'm gonna go with smithing. We'll go with smithing. So Mouse should go and start doing that. Look at all this food. The weird thing is they're stacking it in 75s when they can stack it in a lot better than that. Which, as you can see, they're actually starting to do now. But again, no one's assigned to main hauling, so that doesn't really surprise me. You know, it'd be nice. would be nice is like a temperature overlay. So you know, like you've got the your beauty. You can see all your beauty stuff here. What would be nice if you had a temperature overlay, and you have your mouse over it, and you can see that, you know, for example, if it's cold, then it would be blue in this area. If it was slightly warmer, it would be like a grey possibly, or something like that. And then if it's really warm, like a orange and red and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. A blight. Well, that was lucky then, wasn't it? That was so lucky that we managed to harvest a majority of the things, but that's unfortunate, man. That's really unfortunate. Plus the hay grass really needs to be harvested as soon as possible. Otherwise our animals are going to starve. Or start eating our stuff, and that's not something I want. Right, we'll go double speed. Cool. This is looking good. I'm liking this so far. Still our tile hasn't been done yet, but they are still hauling. That's a lot of hauling they need to do, to be fair. And it does need to be done. No one's stripped these yet either. And I think, yeah, these should probably come in as well, because we can sell those off quite a bit. Oh, I don't have any... That probably helps. I don't have any graves. Let's plunk them by the tree line, why not? That should be more than enough for the time being. We can also now focus on our orbital trade beacon and the comms console, which I suppose I could just stick there, couldn't I? Actually, I could fit it there, couldn't I? Yeah, I'll fit it there. That's actually fine. That's perfect, because yeah, there's no space occupied there for sitting down in. That's fine. Oh yeah, we was also gonna start thinking about making some seating soon. But there's a lot to do, so we're gonna 3 times it. Oh, relationship. Hello. There are a group of relationship or prisoners in the arriving group as daughter of colonist Bob. That's perfectly fine. I am not 100% sure if they're actually are trading. Are they trading? No, they're not. That's fine. They can just go. It's fine. All right. Mouse is knackered for some reason. Not sure why. Is Jacob? Yeah, Jacob should be set to attack, not defend, not run. I don't like the fact there's a load of boom lobs there. That's a wee bit worrying. Wee bit worrying. I'm going to slow it down a bit. We'll slow it to double speed for now. As you can see, that all that's happening at the moment is things are being hauled. That's pretty much it. Jacobs is just getting more stones. I think he's actually running out of slates. No, there's quite a few slate chunks over here. That's fine. He's not running out at all. I just want to have a look around the map and just see if there's anything I've missed in terms of resources. There's a load of steel down there. There's some more components down that way. Again, as I said, if there's any plasteel, it's probably going to be embedded in there or in here somewhere. So I'm not too fussed with that, to be honest. We are going to need plasteel soon, though, if we want to expand our research capabilities. But I think for now we're fine. So Bob's working on the sterile tiles, which means that they've finished hauling for the most part. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and change some of the things here. We're going to get rid of hay and kibble. And I'm going to go ahead and have iron kibble in here as a stockpile, like so. So this is going to be critical, and it's going to be iron kibble. There we go. Because eventually what I'll end up doing is I'll end up having my animals just stay in that one spot to stay away from predators and raids and stuff so they don't get hurt. Who's got the minor break risk? Is that Bob? Why has Bob got a minor break risk? Is it because you're in darkness? Well, that's one of the reasons why. Oh yeah, 8 without table. Observed rotting corpse. Oh, okay, yeah, oh god, they are rotting. Oh shit. That's not good. Someone needs to sort that. Ellie? Sorry, but you need to, like, just get that over there for the time being. Actually, just strip them. There's no empty grave. Bob? Oh no, you don't want to do this, but go and sort the graves out. And then you won't have to worry about seeing dead bodies everywhere. To some degree, anyway. Really? You're gonna just do one? One? Okay. Fine. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Not gonna stop you. Probably sees Sterile as more important, to be honest, and I don't really blame her, to be honest. I keep saying him and her, don't I? Oh well. That's what I get for calling a girl Bob. Yep. Right. So we're actually making some marble blocks now. So hopefully we'll start seeing some art being produced. Hopefully. Not saying we will. I'm saying hopefully. So let's triple speed this. How are we doing for food? Oh, we haven't no meals. Alright. No problem. We'll just swap this round then. We'll swap that around like that. In fact, I need to take growing down to 2, that's all. That should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. There's only a few things that need harvesting anyway, so I'm not too fussed about that. As long as Ellie starts cooking, we should be fine. Yeah, everyone's eating raw food. That's probably why there's a bit of a finger there. Saying that though, berries are nice to eat raw anyway. I don't think they get a debuff for eating raw berries. Yeah, they don't. Obviously, they get the debuff for not eating at a table, which is something we need as well. But I think Ellie should probably focus on cooking, which is exactly what she's doing. It's not like we haven't got enough food, because we have. Got plenty of corn. Corn has a huge high yield, which is the reason why I like making corn. And strawberries, again, you can eat them raw, which is really useful. Plus, they are fairly quick making. Not as quick as rice, but I've never really liked rice anyway, so. So I just assume my pawns don't like rice either. Because that's how it works. Right, so we now need to start thinking about furniture. What's Bob doing? Oh, he's hauling. She's hauling. I keep calling it here again. She's hauling. You know what? That's actually fine. You can haul that steel. You can do that. I've got enough dead body there. How come she's not making the thingamajig? Because she's doing other things. Oh, she's hauling steel to the comms console. That makes sense. Alright then, we haven't got many smoke joints left, but then again it's because we haven't got 40 smoke weed. That makes sense. Smoke leaf. Oh, I just realised something actually, LA. You know what? I know you've made a few meals, but I want you to go back to growing for now, because as I've just noticed, not all the crops have been replanted yet. So if we've got plenty of food now to last a few days, so go and do that. Make sure that we got enough stuff to last us. I think with the smoke leaf, I'm going to go ahead and just expand that a little bit. There we go. Psychoid isn't as much. You don't really need psychoid for too much, but smoke leaf you do. use that quite a lot. And we can always expand the cycle leaves as well anyway, so it's not a big deal. Hey, we finally made the small sculpture. Let's see. So, how does it look? It is good. It's actually got a very nice beauty score. That's really cool. So, what do I want to put this on? Well, I could stick it in here because this is where at least 2 of my pawns are going to be most of the time. So I think putting it in here is probably a good idea, especially considering that I think it's an ugly environment. If I install this right there, that's just going to be a huge benefit. And that's fantastic. So what's this art about? I always like reading the stories of the art. So a burning desolation. On this piece is a portrayal of an abstracted depiction of desolation. There is a duck to the right of the main scene, while the image is totally devoid of both decay and death. Cool. And that was done by Mouse. I keep calling him Moose. I should really just rename him Moose. It would be so much easier. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. No. We'll stick with Mouse. We'll stick with Mouse. If I call him Moose, you know what I'm doing. Alright, looks like we nearly researched this as well, which is fantastic. But it looks like Bob's having a problem hauling stuff to where we need it. To be fair, it is miles away. Is that all the steel we've got? Ooh, we're going to need some more steel soon. We're definitely going to need some more steel soon. We've got the smithing. Fantastic. We'll go straight for machining. Bob, you're going to put that down? Fantastic. So the beauty of this should now be pretty high. Yeah, it even alleviates the thing. Although there is, for some reason... Oh, it's because it's sick. I was going to say, I don't remember lights being bad for beauty. No, it's fine. It is completely fine. So I think what I'm going to do is... We should have a clean day again. We should have a nice clean day. Who's going to clean? Ellie, you're going to clean. You're going to have a nice clean. It needs doing. Simple as that, it needs doing. And we will focus soon on getting some flooring done. I keep saying that, but it does need doing. It really does need doing some flooring. And then everyone should be a bit more happy in general. Oh yeah, Mouse is the one that's trigger happy, which is probably the reason why she doesn't aim very good half the time. Even though she's got a passion in it. GG. Let's fast forward this. How's our alpaca doing now? Have you got enough wool yet? No. Okay, fine. Perfectly fine. Exotic goods trader. Now this is what I like to see. Although I don't want to wake anyone up and make them in a bad mood. But we'll get Bob to try and see if we can negotiate a good deal. There are a few weapons and stuff we can attempt to sell. Alright, so a housemate named Evil Roth calls from nearby, is being chased by pirates. Nah. Nope. Exotic goods trader. Oh, it's raining. That's cool. To send items or silver in orbital traders, you must build an orbital. Oh shit, I'm dumbass. Okay, never mind. I still haven't got this beacon yet. Which actually only needs like one component in there. It just hasn't been done yet. Come on, Bob. What you doing? Bob? Bob? Get to it. You daft bloody woman. There you go. Oh yeah, it needs power. No, the daft one. Right. I don't think that's going to be long enough, so I'm going to plonk it there. That does need steel, but again, it means that she's got to go and get all the steel all the way over here. We should probably go ahead and start mining some more steel, since we don't have a lot. Might even try mining uranium as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Mouse, you gonna go and do your jobs? Yep. There we go. Took a while, but we'll get there. Ellie is still on clean duty, isn't she? Well, you kind of need to get cleaning over here. Come on, come on. All right. She doesn't want to, apparently. Fine, fine. You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. How's she doing for cooking, by the way? Are you cooking? Oh, you're cooking 5. Okay, so you've only really just gained a level, which is fine. You don't enjoy it, but that's life. Right. So you're having fun mining all that uranium. It's not a lot, but at least we might be able to make some shells out of that. It's not a lot of uranium. Let's have a look at any animals. Let's have a look at the wildlife nearby. Have we got anyone who might give us milk? Milk it? No, no milk it. Okay. No milk it. We need that fucking table done. I've just realised that we still need that bloody table done. I don't know what Bob's doing. Bob was supposed to have got the steel for this, but she hasn't yet. I have no idea what she's doing. No, she's going to do it. Okay, you do that. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start crafting furniture. So we're going to start using marble blocks to increase the beauty. Hopefully we'll get a decent... Oh! We may want a standing lamp in here first, though, just to light the room up a bit. If I plonk it there, we can always move it later on. But the idea is, obviously, if she can see, she's going to craft better things. That's the general idea, anyway. In fact, what we might end up doing is we might end up building a few beds in here and then replonking them over here. I think that's a good idea, actually. We'll do that. Well, we've got light in here. If we get light in here at this rate, because it's taking a while, even at double speed. This is why I like triple speed, guys. But we should be fine. Everyone doesn't see... Yeah, I was about to say, there's definitely a few minor break risks about to happen now. I'm not sure why. Needs uncomfortable, 8 without table, in darkness, awful bedroom, feeling bad. Yeah, we still need to sort out the bedrooms. Just haven't had a chance to get around to doing it yet. Other stuff has took priority for the most part. These conduits are probably pretty ugly as well. I've just realised that. Yeah, they're -3. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna speed this up a bit. Super duper fast speed. Very surprised we haven't come across any more raids. I'm assuming that will come in time. Or even worse, we'll have a massive manhunter pack. I should really start thinking about possible defences. The problem is, because of how open the map is, it's very difficult to do that. Just give me 2 ticks. Okay, right, so... And every time I pause the video, I get my screenshot saved. I don't know why, but for some reason it's bound to F10 up here. For some reason, I don't know why, but yeah, it's exactly the same button as my pause button. So yeah, I've got to sort that out. I haven't had a chance to sort it out yet. There's actually a lot of stuff I need to sort out. Just haven't had a chance to yet. How good's that? Oh god, that's not in good condition at all. Can we think about hauling these before they get bad? Would be really appreciated at this point, please. Meow. Stupid cat. Stupid alpaca. Hang on a sec, didn't I? Oh, I did, yeah. It's because I waited for the light to come back on. I'm a dumbass. I didn't even... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, we need a long table. There it is. Marble table. So, we'll make it there. Nice marble table. That will take a while to build, but it should be quite beautiful. Hopefully, as long as things go well. What I'm hoping is, if I'm remaking the beds, I'm kind of hoping that the quality will offset the beauty of not having no floor down. That's the general idea anyway. You think every square of the room has -1. So automatically from the get-go, you're looking at 5x5, which is what, 25. So that's 25 minus beauty. So yeah. Obviously this is even bigger because it's an even bigger room. That probably just about offsets having that. We really need like a dedicated hauler. We just don't have the capabilities to really rely on one yet. Okay, that's normal. That could be better, but at the same time it could be a lot worse. So of course at the moment the beauty of it is not a lot because it's, yeah, it's not great. But it itself gives off 3. So that's fine. Right, so what we'll do now, can we make the dining chairs out of marble? You can't, so it has to be wooden chairs. That's fine. We've got plenty, well, we will have plenty of wood once I'm done with it. So I'm going to go ahead and put 4 chairs in. Hopefully Bob will do that without too much trouble. Let's see how many beds we've got. So poor, awful, poor, shoddy, shoddy. So all the beds need replacing. Great. Oh, flash storm, that's not good. This can cause massive fires. Well, tell me something I don't know. Right. We'll get there. Double speed. Flash storm is over. Good. Doesn't seem to have done too much damage. There's a bit of fire over there, and that's pretty much it. That's the. I suppose that's one of the advantages of having a mainly sand-based biome. Is that's not really going to matter. Oh, Ellie's actually admiring that. That's cool. Viewing art, which is tons of joy. I mean, at the moment we've only got the this, and that doesn't really help much. The peg, the horseshoe and peg. Indeed. Oh god, we're already 34 minutes in again already. Jesus Christ. Time's going by so quick. It's unbelievable. Eclipse. Yay. Not a huge deal. Oh yeah, I just realised this has been made now. I've completely forgot I actually made a second lot of A lot of those. Uranium can... No, it can't. That's unusual. I thought uranium could deteriorate. I must be wrong. Well, I'm clearly wrong. Otherwise it would say by now, wouldn't it? I'm thinking we should start doing a little bit of strip mining to try and see if we can find out where the plasteel is. Assuming we've got any on this map. I mean, normally you do find plasteel. You do get plasteel. Sometimes you get a big amount, sometimes you get a small amount. It's all luck of the draw. But it's just very unusual that we haven't seen it on the surface. So I think we're going to have to do a little bit of mining. So if I start from there and go that way. So it's like every 2, isn't it? So 2, 2, 2, 2. This is why I like the strip mine brush, the mod that has that. That's fantastic. That will save a lot of time. In fact, hang on a bit. Alright, that was easy, just to pause and do it like that. Oh, I missed the fucking... Really? Fuck it, that'll do. That'll do. Right. I think we'll stick a pause in here then, since it's nearly 40 minutes in. And I'll see you next time, guys.